Good afternoon. I am Tracy Spence with your newscast. This newscast is brought to you courtesy of BioLife Energy Systems. Come join Believin. Call them at 800-875-5433. USA Credit Repair, a key to beautiful credit. You may call them at 800-786-1330. And Cruising with the Case Handler, a show on personal injury and immigration, weekdays 8:30 a.m., on Saturdays 7 p.m. and 12 noon on Sundays. Now for the news in details. Jamaica's Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton has said his ministry is still planning to obtain supplies of remdesivir for the treatment of COVID-19 infections, despite a World Health Organization (WHO) study which shows that the antiviral drug has little to no effect on patients' chances of survival. Dr. Tufton told reporters that the ministry has taken note of the WHO's findings. However, he said our studies have different conclusions. Dr. Tufton said the Health Ministry is awaiting the publication of the WHO review. He said he will also seek guidance from local health experts on the procurement of remdesivir. It is administered to patients with low oxygen levels. On Wednesday, the Ministry of Health said it would procure supplies of the drug through the National Health Fund for use in public facilities. The decision followed an appeal from the Pharmaceutical Society of Jamaica for hospitals to have a regular supply of the drug. The People's National Party says it is in favor of a postponement of the local government election, which are due next month in Jamaica. As was reported Friday morning, the government is set to announce a delay in the polls. In an interview with reporters, Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Harris Chang cited the COVID-19 pandemic, fiscal constraints, and voter fatigue as among the reasons not to hold the elections this year. Meanwhile, PNP Chairman Fitz Jackson said the party would not challenge the postponement, citing the health crisis facing Jamaica. Meanwhile, Jamaica's opposition spokesman on technology, Julian Robinson, on Friday renewed his call for the government to engage in mediation with Geotech Vision, which is in a legal tussle in relation to the supply of devices for the Tablets in Schools project. The dispute surrounds the government's claim that the tablet computers do not meet specifications. But Mr. Robinson said the devices acquired by Geotech Vision are similar to those being sold locally. Mr. Robinson has urged Prime Minister Andrew Holness to intervene in the dispute. Earlier this month, Geotech Vision claimed victimization after it was left off the Education Ministry's list of approved tablet suppliers. Finally, the Trinidad-based Caribbean Agriculture Research and Development Institute, CARDI, on Friday said the COVID-19 crisis has highlighted the region's food insecurity and warned against a possible hunger pandemic. In a message to mark World Food Day, CARDI said the COVID-19 pandemic has revealed very clearly that although the world is producing enough food to feed all 7 billion plus people, widening inequality gaps are threatening the most vulnerable with hunger and malnutrition. It said in May, the United Nations World Food Programme estimated that the number of people experiencing severe food insecurity in Latin America and the Caribbean would increase from 3.4 million to 13.7 million over the course of this year. The institute said it is working on several initiatives to improve regional food and nutrition security. And that is it for the news. This newscast came to you courtesy of BioLife Energy Systems. Come join Believin. Call them at 800-875-5433. USA Credit Repair, the key to beautiful credit. You may call them at 800-786-1330. And Cruising with the Case Handler, a show on personal injury and immigration, weekdays 8:30 a.m., on Saturdays 7 p.m. and 12 noon on Sundays. On behalf of the news and production team, I am Tracy Spence. Do have a good afternoon.